Hi, and welcome to Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. Today I'm going to read to you from Euphoric Wonderland by Ryan M. Becker. Prologue. I remember when I truly came to understand what madness is. It was the day I spun my favourite record of all time, that 47-minute and 3-second trip I took down Abbey Road, when I knew exactly what I wanted in life. My desire was to create, express, and be understood, and for others to have that freedom as well, to tell of their experience and to be taken seriously. I believe, for good or for ill, interesting or dull, each living soul has a tale to be told. It wasn't until a few years ago, at the age of 36, I had only just discovered the Beatles for myself. Sure, I'd heard their music, but the words themselves, how they were selected and strung together and sung, there was power and meaning there. I was overwhelmingly inspired. Ever a lover of poetry, the likes of masters of words Shakespeare and Oscar Wilde moved me in certain almost spiritual ways. However, when I fully digested the poetry of John Lennon, his lines led me up to the heights of love and beyond. I was ecstatic, obsessed by his ability to craft a small collection of words into a concentrated thought, idea, or emotion that illustrated for all the world's people what was transpiring inside their own hearts and minds. Admittedly, prior to this experience, I just hadn't got it. The lyrics claim all you need is love. Now it has become apparent to me that love isn't about simply having someone in my life to whom I may exclusively relate. Instead, it's realizing that loving writing is all I need. Everything else comes second, which is what led me to write my first book, Euphoric Wonderland, an eclectic collection of psychedelic poetry to stimulate the senses and open the mind, which is precisely what I'm about to do for you right now. The story of me and what's to be. Conceptionally made, results contained, Grandpa Ruby gave me his name, bestowed a gift, this Barbie wished babble noise, confused but calm, angel voice that is my mum, capacious room in my mother's womb, away from melancholy gloom. Time to flow and cut the cable, climbing out in spring of April, introduce some doctor's use, don't slip and fall and drop me loose. Baby born, delivered torn, if only they were pre-informed, primordial existence from a distance, with the aid of nurse assistance, palpable. Your touch is much an atmosphere you want to brush. Presented red, an infant bread, wet and glittering on his head. Detra, being, ideogeny, came out screaming in the arms of my being. Lengthy alien, sesquipedalian, bigger than your Pomerian, born with 12 finger digits, 2 cut and shelved, outer limits, periphery, the edge you visit, motorcar, this world bizarre, it's earth, where you have travelled far, obtain me fast, the hospital you leave and pass. Residence in family sprouts, you scream, cry, pee and shout, but naked in your parents' house, infinitesimally ickle small, the floor he crawls before he knew to stand up tall, glibber smooth, slick he moves, watching Saturday cartoons, Ninja Turtles, loud commercials, not QVC or infomercials. Zen, you meditate then, before you started school with them. Elementary, my dear, not too severe, back when everything was clear. Girls, boys, kindergarten, trucks and toys, apple juice, milk produced, Avery power introduced, halcyon, a peaceful want, spelling bees with A's and plus, the time before you learned to cuss. Aphorism, a common truth included in my younger youth. Elucidate, please do explain, band and soccer entertained, ding-dongs, Twinkies long, half-time is where us kids belong. Next in dose, intermediate, junior, close. Back when you were diagnosed, reverescence, growing essence, started in my adolescence. It's not the acne that you feared, or sticks and stones that break our bones. Demon, freak, the children speak. Their parents don't instill or teach. Rock button low, nadir below. Children won't leave you alone. Disturbing nation, syncopation, offbeat younger generation. Ostracized, no friends inside, society or group it hides. Count down from 10 and dream of them. A past so full of life and them. Guitar now tuned, I play a few. It's Dad I wanted love from too. Father bothered by the holler, always thought of him in honour. Interpolate, disrupted day, demanding he explained the way. Don't take her cake or chocolate bake, she always has one eye awake, strange or rare. So couth she cared, a sister who was always there. Now juvenescent, decades back, hair past shoulders, nails in black. Anachronism where you're at, another decade from the past. A girl, a friend. No demons then, you push away all love and them. Reach on up, high school corrupt, is there anyone to trust? Didactic preach, catapulta leaves, sunny knoll of hill and trees, those teachers never knew my needs. Absquatulate, you then walk out the demon's gate. Backpack escaped from bullied hate. Learn, for instance, heuristic, even listed, no books to read. GED, self-educated, you and me. Next to last, penultimate cast. Opsimath, your study path, subsequently after that. Now back at home, you're all alone. Sad and alone on a touch-tone phone. Depressed, you cry from wondering why, thoughts of leaving and goodbye. Mental health, where is the help? Wishing you were not yourself. A break from reality, some abnormality. 9 central welcoming hospitality. Wheeled on 2, this chair gone through, strapped down inside a padded room. They took my ties from pants and shoes. I've never been so damn confused. Now locked inside without a key, a doc said he'd take care of me. He made me manic, then made me panic. He made my thoughts become gigantic. $10,000 down the drain. Those doctors never cured you sane. Inexorable thought you wanted stopped. 200 times your skull was shocked. 800 amps passed through my brain. Thank God my memoried thoughts remain. Kinetics changed, cortex the same. They always thought you were insane. Deus ex machina, playing, contrive to save what they cannot. Helm, steer, yeah, with care. So many years were never there. A bait at last, we come down fast, an active mind left in the past, hermetic seal from outward real, an airtight life you used to feel, limpid clear, not darkened here, no scary man within this mirror, lustrous shine, no creature sits inside my mind. Metanoia, change of start, spiritual with all the heart, ameliorate, improved but late. If only knew when you were 8, endless thought, it's not forgot, interminably lost without kismet event, the life you left, a destiny you haven't met, conclusions drawn, syllogism and beyond, kibosh with pen, disposed of when? Will the story take me then? Divided in 2. I feel as if there exists a beast to be unleashed, divided in 2, or maybe a few. Mr. Glass, what do I do when I've lost it entirely? Do I venture into the night, appearing as daredevil, all senses increased, all but one that becomes view-enhanced with my brain in a trance? Perhaps I'm playing tricks on my mind as the Mad Hatter, or tripping out with a scarecrow to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I'm just way too fast. Flash, and I can't find the brakes to stay in the present. Oliver Queen, what do I do when it all is destroyed? Do I wrap my past unanswered questions in a lead box as Lex Luthor once did? Should I riddle you a joke because making others laugh hides all that is mad? Professor Xavier, attempting to read my mind, needing to discover all that is mine. Remember to use Cerebro to seek for those full of warmth. All the lost need help finding their way, even the ones where their mind has gone split and having a fit. Furthermore, Mr. Glass, you're not a mistake, maybe misunderstood. Nevertheless, good or evil, we must first recognize everything we are, that which we never grasped. You may get knocked around, dragged down to the bottom of it all, left gasping for air, but you can never be broken. All that is super exists because of you. Wonderland I fell into with melancholy blue and you. Is to rip a hole in reality and step right through. Hear the music inside your head, not outside of it. to picture what others don't perceive, or maybe it's just what they want to believe. Flowers lift and open as if they've woken from their slumber. A stroll down a yellow brick floating road that even when upside down below your feet rest firmly in place. Fresh lemonade stands around every bend, and people I wish that were here are now there. Yes, your reality is what you make of it, but most importantly, it's a perception of psyche and all that you like. Sometimes, to get a glimpse of life, all you have to do is close your eyes and watch it appear. Waste, replaced, displaced in space. Black hole into a cosmic view, the state of you I rather knew. A cloud of 9, you think you're fine, a hidden line you walked in mine. Emotionless, I do not miss a kiss so yuck and out of touch. A heart so dark it swam with sharks, a core so sore it wanted more. Eyes to feel what sees me still, lies so true, the more they're blue, I stand with you. Euphoric rhythm in my mind, a voice inside it screams to hide. Wax attack we spin, relaxed in time elapsed. Record spree on 33 or 45 in smaller size, a faster ride, the needle glides. Crazy train, my brain explained, contained, detained and held at bay. A man more mad than glad or sad, a wonderland he holds at hand. Guns, I run at roses red, an axe, it's slash that kills me dead. Strat combat is where it's at. A dream of sweeps, guitar techniques, a better way to make you speak. Malmsteen days, decades away, guitars that play in obscene ways. Water black, a park, embark. You walk into an Opeth dark. Bass in place, up in your face. 2-pack, it knocks from down the street. An aftershock that breaks concrete. A city block, you hold your Glock, sulk and talk at 12 o'clock. A voice then heard, but thought absurd, from words obscured, my head it stirs. Win them loose, pick up clues, bruise, tattoos to be diffused. Life in shoes, confused, accused, pursued the way they choose to lose. Night so mere, a scare so rare, never share what's under there. A secret you they thought they knew, a better view that split in two. Stall, slip and fall before you get to it all. Right at night, you start a fight that sees all kinds of inner light. Stories told, details unfold to reach inside and bring out Hyde. Black and blue and green for you. Stop to put the needle in a groove, self-soothed and fallen in a mood, a much, much brighter pink. A 90s scene, 15 and lean. A photograph my friend got and smashed from all the hash we did in class. My buddy, Holly, hot tamale. I say it so from head to toe, triangled tangle, I was confused. A heart abused and left to bruise. I then retreat to my mirage to scream extreme and in my dreams. A river's flow to get you to, an island fun for everyone. Why bother for a band of 4? An armory of harmonies, a rock, a roll, then loose control, a dance. Suzanne, please take my hand and rock out to this awesome band. Dahlia made, enslaved, engraved, betrayed, a grave, I'm placed to stay. A leech you suck, then take it all, these goods, my home, this livelihood. A space left empty, full of you, but not me too. Sea of green, a lung routine, ripped holes in jeans. You taught me chill and music skills, yet still those bills begin to fill. Broken strings, guitars, my rings and shiny things, a crossroad bet, the debt you spent, a Dr. Faust, without a doubt, is hacked into my bank account. He stays up late and makes me wait, a dinner plate I never ate, scratch and claw, he gnawed it raw, a hunger pang that eats my brain. It kills at will, a Chucky doll that sits so still. Ventriloquists, they do exist. It's me, it's you, whom you destroy my hopes, these dreams, regimes, whatever splits us at the seams. Shadows made to look the same, a pain that sounds a similar name. Luther man, a curse his plan, a riddled note in red, it said, you cut these words right out my throat. His fingers broke, yet still he wrote. This burden set before we met. Your threat you sent from hell and back. Thou want, you need, guitars that lead, it's weed, your plea that makes us bleed. A right that's wrong, this hidden song where you belong. A minor key is all you see, this darkened seed. You rotting breed, a parasite that feeds on me.